Good morning, everybody. It's Connor, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Farming Simulator on the Xbox One. If you can tell, first of all, I changed up my intro a little bit. Second of all, I have a webcam now. It's a little bit more of a professional setup. I'm going to be showing you my room after I get a couple of videos done. I don't know, but for now, this is what is going to happen. But as you can see here, I am currently sitting in my harvester in the middle of the night. So I kind of need. Is there no? No. Yes, that's what I wanted. Where's the harvester? Oh yeah, and you might be able to notice I don't have any sound because my microphone's too sucky to pick that up. So it kind of sucks. It's sucky that it sucks. Now, do I have... Where's my harvester? Alright, so I know my harvester needs to be around here somewhere. Did I get stuck? I got stuck. It's probably actually near the field. Let me go check. I'm also going to up the time a little bit. There. So now we may be able to actually figure out something steady. Sorry, I'm just checking my stuff. Make sure I have everything down pat. So now we actually might be able to be daytime farmers instead of nighttime farmers. It does look like my crops are ready to be harvested now. So let's go and find it. Because that's probably quintessential. Oh, I found it. It's probably an essential part to being able to harvest a field is to have my harvester. In this field, I think I have barley. In that field, I think I have wheat. Is this barley? Yeah, this is barley. Alright. You going back down to... You know what? Let's go to 15. Let's come over here and alright, first episode, you noticed that I definitely... No, wrong button. That's the one I wanted. Unfold harvester. You may notice that it was a time lapse, obviously. That's kind of easy to discern, considering that it was a time lapse, and if you watched it, then you know that it's a time lapse. But my recording got a bit screwed up, and my audio was kind of sucky. So I didn't get to make my first episode like I wanted. With that being said, welcome to Farming Simulator, where you sit here for hours and just farm. I actually really love this kind of game because it's just a chilled, sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself rather than just sitting in your chair trying to kill everybody at a very high intensity level and getting extremely mad at your game. You just get to sit here and be like, oh yeah, this is fine and dandy. I'm just peachy sitting out here farming all day. It ain't that hard. It's a video game, so any of you who are farmers out there, I do not know the actual struggle. I don't know how hard it is, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say that for now because, I mean, why not? I guess. I don't know at this point. Also, there might be a slight echo. That's not good. There also might be a slight echo. It's just because I don't have all of the stuff that I would enjoy having at the moment. For, like, recording-wise. I also don't have a proper recording setup. This is just my bedroom, and I have a sheet behind me. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys eventually. So, let's just toggle cruise control on 15. just sitting here. All right. I guess now we're just kind of sitting here. You know what? I guess just one farm wouldn't be too horrible to do today because it's kind of a slower paced game and it's gonna kind of get boring after a while. Uh, I am. Oh, come on! Will you please just? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My battery. I am trying to charge my battery using tape and connecting it to the charger. It's not really. Oh no, wrong one. It's not really working. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this. Stupid battery. There we go. All right. I really hope that works. Uh, there we go. And cruise control. And there we go. Going straight to. Alright, but like I was saying, I'm hopefully gonna have webcam in my videos from now on. If I don't actually have my webcam in my video, I'm gonna look like an idiot. But it's also gonna be a little difficult to be able to edit my stuff with not having a lot of the resources that I would. It would make it easier. Like I can edit it. I can edit it to a point. I do not. Other than actually, no, I do have something that I can use to put a face cam in, but it's not that easy. Um, I have to sync up the audio, which I probably should have done at the very beginning of the video before I even started, actually. But whatever. I'll just use. I'll just be a doofus, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna leave that sit for a second. Oh, that's no good. No good. Right, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it be. I'm gonna actually just hire somebody. And they'll do it for me. I'll just use this video as a little bit of a talking episode. You know what? I guess I could do more than one field today. I don't know. Back on topic. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys my setup, my temporary setup for now. This was a pain to set up. My setup was a pain to get up. My setup being my sheet. It sucked to put up because I had to lift this entire bar. There's a bar here, and it has a mattress laying on it, and it really sucked to lift up because I had to like figure something out to set down on it while I was lifting. And then I had the bright idea to use a hammer and smack it in the face. Like I always say, all the world's problems can be solved by violence. Not actually, no, don't quote me on that, because not all world's problems can be solved by violence. World peace can't be solved by violence. That's just not, that's not the right word. That's just kind of a, counterintuitive. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, it's a little late. Yeah. I say good morning. I'm recording this at, what is it, like, let me see. It's 8:30, um, p.m., not a.m. But yeah, there we go. Oh, no, just a bit lower. Right, there we go. But yeah, I'm actually recording this at 8:30, and I'm planning on uploading. Oh, crap! I don't have Wi-Fi yet. I can't just leave it sit. I actually have to figure something out. What if I email it to myself? Could I do that? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There might be a slight cut in the video. I don't know yet, depending on if I can figure out how to change that. If I can figure out how to do something cool to move that over. Yeah, you can get dismissed. I just had to sit here and do something. Yeah, my battery's not charging. I'm just gonna have it overnight. I'll just use double A's that I kind of found. I really just kind of took it out of a walkie-talkie that I'm trying to fix right now. What else? Oh, yeah. I wanted to just tell you guys that, I will be, eventually making a couple of workshop videos, in my workshop, quote-unquote, eventually, because we don't have our shed yet. I forgot to mention this. We just moved. That's why I haven't really uploaded lately. We just moved. We've been trying to get everything in order. And, it's just... It's difficult trying to get everything in order. Like I was, saying, getting everything in order. What else? I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So we don't have our shed yet. They were supposed to build our shed a little earlier, but they weren't able to. So, me and my mom were talking, and I might be able to have half the shed as my workshop, which is a plus for me because I might eventually be able to get a mini lathe, a tabletop lathe, and now I actually have a space that I can hang stuff up in, like a pull-up bar, be able to actually work out legitimately, put my weight bench in there, stuff like that. Build myself a nice workbench. That is my number one thing right now. Because right now, what I was using, actually, before today or yesterday? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday is when I did it. Oh, sweet. That was, like, perfection. Alrighty. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, I was saying my workbench was my dresser, but as of yesterday, I actually moved my recording stuff over to my dresser because it would be a lot easier to figure out in terms of like being able to have a webcam because I don't have a lot of phone memory, so I can't use my phone for my webcam. I don't have a decent camera, or at least I do have a decent camera, but whenever I record video, it doesn't give me any audio for some reason. I don't understand why. And I guess this is just kind of the easiest way for me to do it right now. Other than that, you guys are pretty much caught up, and I've only done half the field. Oops. It's probably why I don't ever have anything to say. Because I do... I don't space out what I'm trying to say in between when I'm doing things. So, like, for instance, if I try to space my entire video on talking while I'm doing something, I don't space out what I'm trying to say, and I usually just kind of sit there looking at the screen and giving out random remarks. Yeah. Yeah. But, other than that, what else? I'm just trying to catch you guys up on what's been going on lately, because I just kind of feel weird not having... What? Okay, then. Don't ask why I said that in, like, a Minnesota accent, but... I did. Oh, dear God, what is happening? Let me see. To catch you up, I do not have internet yet, so I've been using my wireless hotspot from my phone. Kinda sucks. Actually, I'm gonna leave this sit, and I will be right back. Don't leave, please. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I just had to check with my mom for something. Alright. What's going on? Nothing. Why do I say that when I'm on a game where I know exactly what's happening most of the time? I'm plowing a field. That's what's happening. Oh, yeah, I can dismiss them. Yeah, what else? I've gotten a little bit better at figuring out what I'm supposed to do setup-wise. Like, for instance, I put a diffuser on my light, so now it's not blaring my eyeballs, and it doesn't make the video look as horrible. I don't have the best webcam. It's also probably not clean right now, because I just kind of picked it out of a pile of everything in my bedroom, because I just moved and I'm getting everything situated still, like I said. But other than that, guys are pretty much caught up. Other than this, yesterday I tried to get a good haircut, and I kind of got it jacked up a little bit. I told them to give me a 3 on the sides and make it a little longer on the top so I can still style it, and she basically buzzed it. So, a little bit of a day killer, but, I mean, you always have those days. Don't let it affect you. Too bad. Like, I mean, it'll affect you, but it'll grow back. It's nothing permanent. Oh, yeah. I'm really happy because I got my stereo set up. So, what was happening was my speakers didn't have long enough cords to be able to reach my stereo. So I had to ask around for some cord. I couldn't find any in any stores, and I eventually got to a really heavy-duty speaker cord that it's meant for thicker. It's meant for thicker things, and okay. You might hear that, might not, but that's my washing machine. It's a thicker cord, and it gives off more power to the speakers, so it'll get a little bit of a better sound. I've been told that doesn't affect anything, hopefully, but I don't know at this point. At this point, I'm just fishing for something to talk about. You guys got any ideas on what to talk about? Try, like, give me some conversation ideas in the comments if you so please. Also, give me a little bit of feedback. What do you guys think about webcam? What do you guys think about microphone stuff? What do you guys think about recording? What do you guys think I should get? What do you recommend? Give me a bunch of feedback. I like taking your thoughts into consideration and figure out what I can do better for the community. I say that as if I have a community. I have 14 subscribers. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, merch! I will potentially be having merch off of a silly idea that me and one of my friends, well actually my friend came up with, and I just kind of made into a little bit of a bigger thing. I don't know when, but I will be having a merch announcement video eventually on the idea and the planning and everything like that. So, let's just hope all goes well and I can get that all set up so I can give you guys some merch. I also got to figure out how to sell it on a website. That's my biggest thing right now, because I know how to set it up. I know how to set up my like t-shirt. Not necessarily gonna be a t-shirt. Just like I know how to set up a t-shirt right now. That's really all I know how to make. I know how to put a design on an article of clothing. Yeah, that's really all I know how to do right now. I need to figure out how to be able to sell it on the website. I need to figure out how to put links in the descriptions of my video. I need to be able to figure out video description stuff. There's still a bunch of stuff that I have to figure out. And only now am I really going to be able to start that kind of stuff. Now that I have a hopefully permanent spot. Now that I have something that I can actually work with. Like a more easy space. An easier space to work with. And eventually I will be getting a bigger and better space. Uh, Such as computer room. When the shed gets built, another upside to the shed getting built, I slash we will be getting a computer room. We have a computer room, except it is currently our storage room. Uh, Pretty much everything that we aren't using right now is just kind of shoved into the storage room, organized. It's a decent space, and it's not going to take up most of our shed, so it's helpful considering there's a lot of stuff I'm planning on putting in there. Alrighty, well that is that done, and I guess that if I just kind of use you, grab you, come on, Bertha. That's what I'm naming you. Yes. Where? No. Yes. No. Gotta go this way. There we go. Alright, sorry. But, there's, like, the tabletop lathe that I want, so I can start making some cool projects, like, I want to make my dad I don't know what it's exactly called. I need a weight for this thing. I want to make my dad a axe. Now, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I want to make him an aluminum-handled, steel, headed axe. You're not supposed to do it, like I said, because it'll vibrate more in your hand, but I just thought it was a cool idea. Plus, I'm probably going to dip it in some sort of latex, try to make it rubberized, try to reduce as much reverb, vibration as possible, make it as comfortable as possible with the materials that I have. Another thing that I'm going to need is a bandsaw. Well, actually, I don't need bandsaw, but it would be a lot easier to have a bandsaw, I guess. Like, it's not even more useful, it's just easier at this point. Oh, I passed him. Well, crap. Oops. Oopsie-daisy. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, I really want a belt sander. Like a sitting belt sander, to where I can just kind of set it down and take whatever I want to sand or grind or whatever. I don't know at this point. Sand, I think it is, yeah. But take whatever I want to sand and just have at it. I also need a Dremel, but that's gonna be one of the first things I get. If this is still, it's not conclusive at all, but this is still. There's a very high chance, considering the shed hasn't even been built yet, and considering my mom's the one that brought it up, there's a very high chance that I might be getting this, which is good for me, good for you, and good for her, because I will be out of her house for a lot more time. I'll actually be outside doing something more often. So that's good. What else? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Computer room. My mom has given me the go-ahead to potentially add some, soundproofing. So I may potentially have the opportunity to increase my volume and lower my reverb. So, for any of you untechnical people, I guess, not untechnical, for any people that don't know what those two words mean, first of all, there's nothing bad about it. And I'm not trying to be mean by saying this, but listening class. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, like I was saying though, so I can up my, like, I can't talk today. So I can up my volume on my voice, and I can also add to lack of reverb and not have to muffle my volume at all with a little piece of foam that I found in a box that I brought from Washington, because that's what one of my little knickknacks came in, and we might get some better content. I don't know. I might also be potentially getting a better webcam, so that might be happening. I also tonight I'm gonna actually clean it so I can hopefully get a little bit of a better picture quality. No, no, no. There you go. All right. So I can hopefully get a little bit of a better picture quality. Come on. Dang it. All right. Whatever. There you go. All right. So I can hopefully get a little bit of a better quality picture, and other than that, that's really it for now. I mean, there's not much else to talk about. Um, yeah, like I was saying, if you got any suggestions on equipment to use, like for instance, I hope to eventually be able to get a Blue Yeti mic. I know that's extremely, extremely expensive, or at least for my budget. I also hope to be either fixing or getting a new computer. Um, Also, not very budget for a lot of things at least. Where am I going again? I'm going grain elevator. That's where I'm going. Yes. All right. Also, not very budget unless I want to get a computer that isn't the best. So, shut up, phone. But yeah. All right. Sorry. But yeah. Hopefully, I can achieve those things in the next couple of whenever. I also hope to be getting a Patreon eventually. Also, I will not be having Wi-Fi until after Christmas. Yeah, after Christmas sometime. So, we may see a change in schedule. Oh dear God, my voice is going. I need something to drink. Whatever. Won't let that stop me. So, you might be seeing a change in schedule. It isn't anything too harsh. It's mostly going to be every other weekend posting 4 videos instead of every week posting 2. It's going to suck a little on my end, but I could probably get through it. I'm going to be recording the videos in the weekdays still, but I will upload them on the weekends just so I can have every other weekend, like for every other weekend, because I go to my dad's every other weekend. For any of you who doesn't know anything about that, yes, I go to my dad's every other weekend. Kind of sucks a little bit, but it is what it is. I wish he lived a little closer. Either way, that's enough about that topic. Yeah, I have Wi-Fi there, so I have unlimited. Just kind of sit there and wait for it to download time. Whereas here, I've already used 9 of the 12 gigs, and I originally only had 8 gigs. So you might be able to see where that's gonna suck majorly. Like, I might not be able to upload. Like, I'll be able to upload this video. I know that for sure. Today. Well, or the day that it's uploaded, and tomorrow the day that it's recorded. So today and tomorrow start off with 2, and day and tomorrow. Oh dear God, I don't know how to make a mishmash with that. What is this? Wheat or barley? This this video